Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 10, Episode 26, Tears and Loathing in Las Vegas. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. If you've been to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, help your girl out, help me to grow my channel. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and share. And subscribe at the end. It helps with the algorithm and helps me to grow my channel. Okay, so we just gonna go ahead and get straight to it. I mean, it's not too much. It's Love and Hip Hop, and thank goodness the finale is next week. Are y'all relieved? Because I am. So Jock and Kendra are still working on their marriage, and they're meeting up with his mom and his brother at the park. His mom, Miss Vicky, had some news, and she shares that she has stage 3 lung cancer. They asked the cause, and she said it was from smoking cigarettes. So she's not surprised. It is what it is type of thing, but she's going to start chemo, and she's taking it really well, but Jack, of course, is extremely upset. So Shekinah is doing her crying tour in Vegas, and it was nice to see she had a decent turnout, so I was happy about that. I do like Shekinah. I just think she doesn't have a storyline. But anyway, Mama D pulled up on her. Rashida and Kirk was there. Meat and Spice was in attendance. So Mama D was sitting there on the side venting about the fact that Scrappy had called her and cussed her out the night before over that divorce nonsense that she got started. Like, she should have kept that to herself, but he shouldn't have told her. So everybody played a part here. So she was really hurt that he called her and spoke to her that way. I would be too, because who you talking to? At the end of the day, I'm still your mama. Don't talk to me that way. And if he didn't want her to know, then he shouldn't have told her. So then Shekinah was like, you know what? I'm going to bring my pastor up. The pastor come up. He started quoting scriptures. And I said, now, wait a minute now. Ain't that Jock and Kendra's pastor? Oh, so we just going to hire on set available pastor to just be available at all times. Okay, I got it. So Love and Hip Hop Atlanta alumni Mimi Faust appears. She's in attendance. She has arrived. Everybody was happy to see her. And, you know, she's Mimi said, I'm still looking good, even without these Love and Hip Hop checks. So Rashida and Kirk give marital advice. I don't know why Shekinah asked for that. I don't think anybody wanted to hear it, but let's hear it. So, because, I mean, we don't want it. If I got to go through hell and back like that, baby, y'all can keep it. Keep it. But they said after 22 years of marriage, it took years to build a friendship. So Kirk feels like that's what's really holding them together is a friendship. And Rashida said keeping people out their business. That's funny. When did y'all start doing that? This year, last year, the last couple years? Got it. So Safari decides to pull up with his, you know, jump off or whatever you want to call her. That's just what I called her. AKA his lady friend. Shekinah's upset because basically she done got thrown in the drama again because you at her event making it look like she was in on it. Like y'all was in cahoots about this. Like, don't be bringing your Erica Mena lookalike to my event. I'm with Shekinah on that. That was messy. And it's like, are you hoping to run into Erica? Did you just not know you knew she wasn't going to be there, so you decided to do it? Or the producer say, come there with your Erica Mena lookalike? I'm going to say the latter. But anyway, so the Love and Hip Hop ladies are sitting there talking after the event is over. I didn't see anybody cry. I mean, Mama D was being her usual self, but I didn't actually see a single tear. So, let's see what's going on with the crying tour without the Love and Hip Hop cast and cameras. So Safari brings his lady friend over to meet the ladies, and Shekinah was like, you know, you look like Erica, y'all favor. And Kimbella is her name, which is funny. The original Kimbella that was on Love and Hip Hop, she had blocked me on social media, so I wonder what she's up to. Anyway, so she was like, Kimbella was like, look, I never heard that before. Maybe it's because they're the same nationality. Maybe it's because y'all saw the same surge. Never mind. But she said she never got it before. Girl, who you trying to fool? You got your work done to mimic her, in my opinion. We don't believe you. You know you heard it before. That's why you went after the same type of man, because you know what he like. You know what his type is. So Sierra and Bambi are complaining at their Airbnb the next day about the Vegas trip and how unhappy they are. Suddenly, a chef is knocking on the door, and it's Karlie's chef coming to the Airbnb unannounced, saying that Karlie told her to come there to set up for an event without even telling the usual three who's actually staying in the house. Now, it's very... Producers don't even try. Like, y'all don't even try anymore. Is Mona Scott still working with Love and Hip Hop? I heard she wasn't. We need her back. Because y'all don't even attempt to make this look believable anymore. Like, what? A chef just shows up suddenly. Just so happens when y'all there, because y'all in Vegas, y'all could have been out on the strip, busy, doing anything else. All of a sudden, this lady comes, and you just like, it's fine, come on in, girl, set up. Y'all need to stop. So, producers could have tried to do this another type of way, but whatever. Then, Mimi knocks on the door, and they gotta act like they're surprised and shocked that she showed up. Whatever. Jock and Kendra are on a salsa dancing date, and Kendra said her mom and brother are coming to Atlanta, and it's time for Jock to finally tell them what's going on with this side baby. He like, look, I'm focusing on my mama right now. I ain't worrying about that. And Kendra like, no. We've been talking about this before you found out about your mother's diagnosis, so you not about to use that as an excuse. Before that, he just said he wasn't going to do it, Kendra. Now he's being nice and using your mother as his mother as an excuse. Because prior to that, he said, look, I told who I needed to tell. I ain't saying nothing else. So he wasn't going to say nothing either way. But we know they're going to have the conversation because the cameras are rolling. So she's sitting there arguing with him about how hurt she is. She like, look, you need to say something. My family's just as important as yours. Honey, if it was that important, you would have had this conversation before you walked down the aisle. So stop acting like it's oh so bothersome now. You already married to him. What you gonna do, divorce him if you don't have the conversation? If a baby ain't gonna make you leave, nothing will. So Karlie is there at the Airbnb, and she was saying how she wants to celebrate Spice. We've been talking about celebrating Spice this whole time, but they have literally been doing everything but celebrating Spice. I'm just gonna put that out there. She wanted to thank her for collaborating with her on the song. So then we sitting there and Scrappy FaceTimes, and he tells her he's about to pull up on her at the party. They said it's a pool party, but I ain't see nobody looking like they was about to get anywhere near the pool. Suddenly the sprinklers go off. Even the cameraman is making a run for it. They hustling. You can see the camera shaking, hear people breathing and running and screaming. That was pretty funny. So, Bambi and Scrappy talk on the side because he finally arrived, and he apologized, of course, as he should, because why would you even say anything talking about he alluded to the divorce, or he implied, or you shouldn't have been saying nothing like that. You shouldn't even been talking like that at all. Y'all are allegedly married now, so this got to stop. And you got too many kids. Stop it. So Karlie wants Mimi to be a mediator between her and Sierra. For what? Sierra don't fool with you. I mean, nothing more, nothing less. There's really nothing to be said. So Sierra's kind of explaining why, like with their history, why she really just don't see it for Karlie. Nothing was resolved, and Karlie's feelings are hurt because Sierra don't want to be her friend. Whatever. So Shekinah tells Bambi when she comes outside, because Bambi's pretending like she's on the phone with Erica. She's telling Bambi what happened with Safari last night at the crying event. Then, of course, right on cue, Safari just so happens to walk in. So Bambi was like, look, basically Safari's an absentee father. He ain't been seeing his daughter. And what about their son? Like, so he hasn't been seeing his kids. And why? I know Erica's son, her oldest, is older. But it's like they talk, like it's almost like he don't exist. Like, not mere mention of him. Like, I mean, I don't care how old my oldest get. I'm gonna talk about my child. That's still my child. But that's just me. So, of course, Safari is upset. He making excuses. He like, look, I don't need nobody watching me while I'm trying to parent, and whatever excuse he can think of to justify not being around his kids. Mimi's triggered because she like, look, I'm still a single mom till this day, and the only time I even got child support was when my ex was married to Faith Evans because she was paying it. Faith, you was going down bad like that? Judge, hurry up and speed this divorce along. Speed it up. Speed it up. So she kind of like lets Safari have it and lets him know, like, stop messing with her mentally. And she's breaking it down very clear and precise and explaining to him how Erica is most likely feeling, in her opinion. Safari don't want to hear it. He don't care. he gonna keep messing with her until he don't care. I feel what Shekinah was saying, and I do feel where Erica's coming from. I just want her to be upfront and honest with it. Like, when you thought that you were gonna have a family and it didn't work out, it hurts. Just because you got divorced today don't mean you're gonna be over it today. It takes time. But the finale next week, y'all, so it don't even much matter. We see how this stuff play out online anyway. But y'all let me know what y'all thinking about this season and this episode. Check out my other content and be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.